Alrighty, and in this video I'm going to show you how and when and if to sell your dropshipping store. So as I mentioned many times throughout this whole process, the whole idea is taking one product, scaling it as high as possible to get that data for your foundation, and then you should start your niche store. A one product store probably wouldn't sell that well. The data will probably sell fine, but the store itself wouldn't, so you'll probably get less money than you should be getting. So before you even consider selling, I would take whatever data you made from one product and convert that to a niche store, just so that it looks a little better than just trying to sell one product. So when you should sell it would probably be if your sales dipped off and then you converted it to a niche store and then you weren't profitable or you weren't making really any sales. I would really try that niche store pretty hard until it comes to the point where you realize maybe this store isn't going to be as successful as I thought, which is okay. Like, there's tons of niches out there, tons of stores to make. So once you see your business start to decline a bit and you're trying to look like audiences, you're trying, everything, then would be the time for you to sell. So the way you'd sell is you go to Exchange Marketplace. This is put on by Shopify, and you just list it here. And you can tell there's some big sites out here that aren't doing that much revenue. Like, this one is only doing 7.9 thousand a month, and they're asking for 50,000. This one's only doing 4.17 thousand a month, and it's asking 60,000. So like you can see, like, this is perfect for drop shipping. If you go to browse, you can actually see the sold stores and get a better idea of how much your site might be worth. For example, right here, 26,000, and they sold it for 25,000. That's a pretty good deal for whoever bought that. But you can scroll through and just see so many stores. Like, this is only doing 2.6 thousand a month, and it sold for $13,000. So to the right buyer, you don't know how much your site might be worth. That pixel data, that email list, it all comes into a factor. So once you basically drained every resource you can from that one product, and then you tried that niche store, and if it didn't go as well as it did, or if it really took off and then eventually started dying, you can either start white labeling. If your niche store took off, and you can either start white labeling and making your own brand. That's the big idea of this. Or if it didn't go so well, you can list it on Exchange Marketplace, or another place to list it would be flippa.com. I would honestly list on both of these. Like, let's go to e-commerce and just see what's popping. See, asking price is $30,000, and they're only making $2,000 a month. Like, some of this is ridiculous. Monthly, look at this. The monthly profit's only $8,000, and they're asking $200,000. Like, so there's some serious money out there for when you go to sell, because the data that you're collecting, that pixel data and stuff, you can't buy. Well, I mean, you can buy it, but the only way to make it is to actually do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, people will pay a lot of money just for your data, because the only way to get that data is to actually sell. And that's what's great about this whole process. Like, the one product method, you're getting all the data right at the start, so that's valuable. And then when you convert it to the niche store, you're going to see how effective it is. If it's not as effective as you thought it would be, then it's time to sell it as the niche store. Don't sell it as the one product store. But I wouldn't recommend doing that until you've exhausted all resources. You've tried the email marketing, you've tried everything, and it seems like it's at least a good idea to get a lump sum of money out of it at the end of it. So that's the end of this video. Just a quick little video on how to sell it if you were to choose to sell it. And again, I wouldn't recommend selling it until you have exhausted every resource you possibly can and tried everything to make sure that there isn't any more money you're leaving on the table, or if there's not a significant amount that would appeal to you to keep on running it. So that's the end of this video. Peace.